What exactly is the real estate market doing right here in Tampa, or has done for the month of September? Let's take a look. Here are the September 2023 statistics. We'll just jump right into it, but real quick, I actually just want to mention again, these are from Stellar MLS, which is the MLS that covers the majority of Central Florida, like 20 something counties. So this is a very broad. These statistics come directly from MLS. They are actually curated, and this little graphic is actually made by Stellar MLS, so you know that these statistics are the actual statistics of the information that we are seeing, at least from what's entered into MLS. Okay, with that being said, again, I'm Kaitlyn Meck. I am a Tampa Bay area native and a real estate agent right here in the Tampa Bay area, and I would love to chat with you about your situation. If you're looking to buy or sell or both right here in the Tampa Bay area, make sure to give me a shout. So, our active listings for September, again, we are partially through October, not even halfway, but these statistics take a little bit to come out. But, anyways, so for September, our active listings actually were up 9% from August of 2023, which is actually really cool. It's a little unexpected, but it's cool. Our new listings actually are right about the same. It looks like a difference of like 6 homes from August to September, which is actually a very, very small amount, especially when you think about, 20 something counties that our MLS covers. That's actually a very, very minuscule amount between the months and everything. Now we are up for both active and new listings by the year. So we are up 3% on active listings from September of 2022, and we are up 13% in new listings from September of 2022. So that's really cool. That's actually great to hear that people feel a little more confident about the market this year than they did last year, at least with putting their homes on the market. Now, next up, we have pending sales over here, which actually are down about 14% from August, which is a little bit concerning. Though it could just be, not, again, not as many buyers in the market. I know a lot of people are real worried about these interest rates, and I know that that is concerning a lot of people, making them kind of hit the brakes a little bit. Now, we are only down 3% in pending sales from this time last year, or September of last year, which is good. Nothing too concerning on that end. We're looking at it on a broad spectrum of a year. Only down 3% doesn't look like a too much of a concern at the moment. Again, we're looking at a large portion of the state of Florida, so only being down about 3% is not too concerning at this point in time, at least. Now, next we have listings sold, and that is down 5% from August of 2023, while it is actually up 12% of September of 2022, which is a good sign. Just being down a little bit, 5% again has a lot to do with, the interest rates and a lot of people kind of putting those brakes on a little bit and just waiting to kind of see what things look like, especially as we come into the holidays and all that good stuff. Okay, so if we go down to the next row here, we have ADOM, which is average days on market. As you see, September of 2023 is exactly the same as August of 2023, which is 41 days on market on average for a home, which is no change, which is, I wouldn't say too concerning per se. That does show us a little bit more of a normal market as compared to the frenzy that we saw, just a few years ago in 2020, 2021, and, the beginning of 2022. So, as you see, it's actually up 64% from September of 2022, where the average days on market was only about 25, where things were still, interest rates weren't too crazy and everything, though they had already at that point taken that jump that they did. So we'll just keep an eye on that and just kind of see where things go from there, at least when it comes to those average days on market. The only thing to note here as well is that if you do plan to sell your home, we do have to look at this to make sure that we are planning, everything ahead of time. Like if you need to drop everything and be in another state or something in like 30 days, we need to be able to plan ahead of time and, make sure that we set those right expectations so we aren't expecting the house to just fly off the shelves the moment it gets listed, because we just aren't in that market anymore, unfortunately. So that's the only thing to just think about with this is sometimes these days on the market are getting a little longer, and you do have to be able to plan around that with selling your home. Next up, we have total sales volume. For September of 2023, it is 6.5 billion, which is actually down 6% from August of 2023, where it was 6.9 billion. Now it is down 19% from September of 2022, where it was 5.5 billion. That doesn't seem right.
Editor's note here, I believe it's just the arrow
Our
that is
average sales price
incorrect,
is
but I will need to get clarification on this, but
$457,802,
we'll skip
which
ahead.
is only less than $500 from August of 2023. That's a very, very small change when it comes to our average sales price. Again, for a large portion of Florida, that's actually pretty good to see that it's an even kind of thing there. Now we are up 7% from September of 2022, where it was $429,611, which still shows, again, things are increasing. They aren't increasing anywhere near the extent that they were previously. Again, in 2020, 2021, 2020, early 2022, things have kind of slowed down a little bit, but things are still increasing, especially when it comes to that sales price. Now, last but certainly not least, we have months of inventory. For September of 2023, we have 3.1, which is up a little bit from the 2.6 that we had in August of 2023, which is a good thing. Again, it would show us as in a more equal market for the amount of buyers that are in the market. Now, with so many people being very concerned about the interest rates and things like that, I am seeing that there seems to be a little less buyers in the market. But again, we'll kind of see how things shake out and everything. I mean, we are going into the holidays, so less people do want to try to make a move and try to do all that stuff in between all those holidays. So we'll see how things look. It's interesting to note that in September of 2022, we had 3.3 months of inventory, which was more than we have this September in September of 2023, which is very interesting to know that it's kind of gone up and down and everything like that. It's very interesting to see. I actually would really like to see a chart of how just that portion of things has looked in the last probably 2 years for us here in the Tampa Bay area, at least. So that's a fascinating little tidbit. Okay, now we have our median sale price here. Our little title of our chart is a little wrong here, but we have changed it to the median sale price. Now, if we look at September, our median sale price is about $399,000. Again, we have the 17 days to sell, median days to sell here. Before that, we were at 410 when it came to median sales price. We've kind of been trending very much around that 390 to 400 for a little while now, actually, since this summer, it looks like. So May, June, July, August, it went up a little bit, and then September went up a little bit. Now, again, take October's with a grain of salt because we are still in the month of October. There is still lots to be entered and lots of data to be, changing that number and making it, maybe totally different when we look at it next month. So I hope you will stay tuned, at least to watch my report for next month. So as you see, we don't have a whole lot going crazy or anything like that. but it is definitely a market that a lot of us have not seen in a long time, if ever. Truthfully, I've seen a lot of agents talking about that they just have not seen this market before. It's definitely an interesting thing. I will keep you updated on what numbers look like as we go along, especially into these holidays, and we'll kind of see how things go. If you have any questions about your situation, whether you want to buy or sell or both, again, give me a call. I would be happy to sit down and chat with you about your options and what may be best for you in your situation, whether it is go ahead and sell now, or rent out your house, or whatever the case may be, or purchase when you're ready. Again, whatever the case may be, please feel free to give me a shout. You can schedule a chat with me at the link down below, or one of the links down below, and we'll talk soon. Make sure to subscribe to this channel for everything Tampa for you and your fur babies, and check out this playlist right here of all of the other market reports that I've done.